Chris Njigha here, chrisandjigha.com, guys. I'm so blessed that you guys are back again with me, guys, for another exciting episode. Today, bringing you a special tip on the lifeblood of any business that you may or may not know about. Now, this came about to me because, I was talking to a few entrepreneurs, and, some of them are new, just getting started, and their businesses, excited, and we're just talking and hashing it out. And the conversation came up, and the question was about leads, right? And they were like, what are leads? I'm just getting started. And she was telling me that, her business was kind of slowing down, and it wasn't as hot as it first got started, which can be that's just like any other business, especially in your home business. And so she was trying to figure out how to get more customers, get more partners going. And I talked to her. I asked her, "Hey, how are you doing with generating leads?" And she was like, "What's a lead?" And I was like, "Okay, all right. So that's an issue, right? We're not generating leads. And we don't even know what leads are, right? Okay, so I felt like maybe that's something that we could talk about today, because I know how I felt when I first got started in business, and I didn't get started in online internet marketing and home business. I started with some real estate first, right? And in real estate, it's the same thing. You need to be generating leads in order to get your business going. Now, what is a lead? Okay, let's start with the basics. A lead is basically anyone or anybody who is interested in your business, right? Let's say you have a flower shop, right? A lead can be someone coming in to your shop saying, "Hey, I'm interested in buying some flowers for my wife." That's a lead. That could have been generated by any form of marketing that you put out there. It could have been from your billboard. It could have been from your TV ad. It could have been from an ad you had on the internet. Anything, right? So any one of those things could have generated that lead. They could have put their email online, on a website. It could have been any way that lead was generated. But the most important part is that it was a lead, right? It was someone who is interested in your business, who came and is asking more questions, right? And so really, that's the lifeblood of any business. I learned this from a really successful earner. She was in another network marketing company, and she says, "Hey, when I stopped generating leads, my business skid." Right? And that was it. So you constantly have to be communicating with your leads, right? Constantly communicate. Now, it can be either via two ways, either by actively prospecting and reaching out to people and saying, "Hey, would you be open to, my product or service that I'm working with? Do you have a need for it?" Or it could be you putting out a piece of marketing, whatever content you have, and then people then looking at it and then saying, "Hey, I like that. I need flowers," and then reaching out to you, right? So there's two ways you could generate those leads, actively or passively. But regardless, you need to be generating leads, because those are the lifeblood of your business, new potential customers, new potential business, right? So that's what a lead is. Anyone who's potentially interested in your business for whatever reason. Now, the funny thing is that I feel like in the home business industry and the network marketing industry, it's really not talked about as much. Because when I first got started, they're saying, "Hey, focus on your warm market," which is a good thing. I believe in that. It makes sense. You want to, if you're opening up a restaurant, who are the people you would want to invite on, invite to your grand opening? Yeah, I'd want to invite my closest family and friends, right? "Hey, look what I'm working on," and get this support. Makes sense. But I feel like that's where it stops. It kind of stops there, and there's really not a lot of training or understanding on then generating leads, so that people are then coming and asking you about your service, asking you about your product, asking you about your business, right? Does that make sense? Right? I feel like there's not a lot of that happening. So that's why when I started understanding and learning this from other key people who are doing it, that, hey, that's key, that's critical. And I came into this home-based business industry understanding, hey, at some point I'm gonna need to start figuring out a way to generate leads, right? Because that's the essence of your business. That's the lifeblood, right? Every other business industry does it. Real estate, they're trying to generate leads. You know what Zillow is? Zillow is a lead generating machine that real estate agents pay for. Real estate agents pay Zillow to get leads. That's what they do, right? Facebook is becoming a lead generating business, right? That's what they do. They're advertisers, and they have an advertising platform that works in a different kind of way. It's a very different type of way, right? It's very social based, right? It's not your typical, but it's a different type of way. But in essence, you're basically generating leads, right? From people who are potentially interested in your product, a service, or your business, or whatever you have going on, right? So that's essentially it. I mean, every business is doing it, right? So why not your home business? Why not for you, right? If you're in business for yourself, or whatever it is that you have going on, whatever it is that you incorporated, right? You're the CEO of You Incorporated, of You LLC. It's you. People want to know what you are doing, right? You got to put out some type of marketing, some type of something, so that people can find you and say, "Hey, I like you." I like what you're doing. Can I have something of what you got going on? And tell me more about what you're doing, right? So that's it right there, folks. So if you're not generating leads somehow, some way, whether it's actively or passively, then I'm pretty sure your business is dying, because it's all about numbers, right? It's all about the number of people you're talking to on a regular basis and keeping the discipline on those numbers. It's really what it comes down to, right? You got to combine both. The active prospecting to really reach out to a certain number of people, and then putting out some marketing stuff out there so that people can be like, "Hey, that looks good. Hey, can I talk to you a little bit?" I mean, how nice would that be, right? It's like your walking shop, online shop, or walking you. People can just see what you got going on and reach out to you anywhere you are. So I hope you guys found value from that. Hope that made sense, that cleared things up. And so if you did, man, find me on my Facebook fan page, right? I think you've been seeing it down here, right? Facebook.com/Chris Njigha Lifestyle. Be sure to give me a like if you like this material. And also, when you're there, also hover over the following and put it to see first, so that you can see a lot of these good pieces of info when I put out the videos, all right? And also, if you like the content and you're looking to generate more leads daily in your business, then you may want to check out the link too that I have here. A good friend of mine, a good top runner, he's got some pretty good stuff on how you can generate leads, and pretty great tricks and ideas that you can generate leads for free. So until then, guys, be blessed and stay hungry.